Hello guys, welcome back to another brand new video. I'm Aditya, and in this video guys we'll be learning a new concept of object-oriented programming, or OOPS. So if I have not told you before, there are actually four main pillars of object-oriented programming, or OOPS. That is abstraction, polymorphism, and then inheritance, and then encapsulation. So I guess I have told this before. If not, I'm telling this right now. So today we'll be specifically going deep dive into the concept of inheritance, and I'll also give you a summary of what other three are. So without wasting your time guys, let us get into the video. So guys, let us discuss about what these four pillars are. So abstraction. Abstraction is very simple. It is like whatever data you have in your class or functions, how you wanna show it, like you wanna hide some things or you wanna keep it public. uh, a better example would be in Java or C++, where if you declare some variables as private, they cannot be accessed in the object instance. And if you keep it public, it can be accessed by anyone. And C++ and Java, I guess, they also have a keyword called as protected also. So which means it can only be accessed by the subclasses. So now what is a subclass? We'll be deep diving into that right now. So that was about abstraction, and polymorphism is like when an object behaves differently according to different situations. So we'll be also seeing that also. And then we have inheritance, which will be going deep dive into that. And inheritance, I think I have told the concept. So inheritance is where an object inherits some features or the characteristics from that object into its own. So or a class inherits features from that class to another class. So that was about inheritance. And then I think we have covered about them. Encapsulation is very simple. When variables and functions together combine to create a new task or whatever to solve a problem, that is nothing but encapsulation. So it's very simple. Now let us go deep dive into what an inheritance concept. So in most programming languages like C++, I am very familiar with C++. So what happens is that in C++, you actually can inherit a lot of features from different classes. But Dart only allows to inherit features from only one class. There are alternative methods. So first let us see the basic implementation of inheritance, and then I think you may get to understand what I'm talking about. So let us write a logger class actually. So here I'll write class. So basic class definition starts like this, class, and here I'll write logger. So a logger class is just like logging to the console, whatever info we want. So here let us make a logger constructor, and here we'll say print, and now let us create a special function called log void. So let the return type be void, and we'll say log, then we'll say it will take a string and let it be text, and here we'll write print text. So this is a simple function. Now what we'll do is make a custom logger. So another class, so I'll write custom. More better examples of this can be like a vehicle, a base class of vehicle. Like here we have logger, right? So we can have a vehicle and a car as a subclass. So just like custom logger over here. So logger, let me just add the class keyword, class custom logger. And here what we'll do is do the same thing. So we'll write void, we'll actually copy the same thing and change it a little bit. So now we have created like this. So this is totally two different classes. So when we create a new object of these both, it will be almost the same. So not the same, I'm sorry. So these are two different separate classes. Now what we can do is, if we want this function in the custom logger, instead of retyping this function again, what we can do is just write extends and write logger. Now here you can see we get annotate overriding methods. So we'll also discuss about overriding of functions. So for now let us just keep it like this, and we'll just write custom logger, and here we'll just write super, and here I don't think we can. Okay, let us just close this. So the super is nothing but calling the base class constructor. Over here you can see, right? So it is nothing but calling it. Now what we'll do is we'll create an instance of it. So custom logger is equal to new, let us give it a name, my logger is equal to new, or we'll just write custom logger and end it with a semicolon. So now what we can do is we can call my logger dot, and here we can see the log method. So here you can see log. Now here it is asking for text, and let us say from my logger. So as you can see over here, in this class we have never declared or initialized this function anywhere defined. So we never declared and defined this function called as log. Whatever we have defined is in this class, that is logger class, and we are inheriting. So we are inheriting a feature that is a function in this case, and we are using it. So now let us end it with a semicolon and run this program. So run without debugging. So here you can see we got logger class instantiated and from my logger. So we call this log function and this constructor. So this constructor is calling the base class constructor. So this is called as the base class constructor, and this is called as a subclass. So base class and subclass. So let me just write over here. So we are inheriting from logger class into custom class, and in the constructor of this subclass we are calling the base class constructor. So that's why we are getting logger class instantiated. Now let us create a logger class, direct logger class, and let us add one more functionality to this. Instead of log, we'll just write a new function like print line, something like that. Log line, we'll write like log line, a new separate function. What it will do is like it will just print the same thing, print text, and in the end we'll add two new lines. So I'll just take argument as string, and we'll have text, and here what we can do is enclose it with this and two curly brackets, and here keep a $sign, and here /n. Keep it like this. So here we got some error. I guess they should undefined name text. So here it is text, and now I guess the problem is gone. So it will actually keep two new lines after printing. So this is only available in the custom logger function, not available in the logger function. So let us see that. So logger, create a new logger object, and we'll say here we'll actually give it like my custom logger my logger is equal to logger. It's like funny always saying logger. And now what we'll do is, see, as you can see, it is still functional because logger class also has the log function. Now let us use a specific, means only a function which is only specific to the subclass. Like let us use custom logger. No, we have already declared, right? My custom logger dot, and here you can see we get log line, and here also you can say, and here what you can do is end it with a semicolon. And now if we try to do it with my logger, which is the base class of this, we only have the log function, as you can see. So I hope you're getting the point now. Now we'll just remove this, and now let us run this again. So here you can see logger class instantiated 2 times. So because we are creating 2 objects over here, so one over here and one over here. And what you can do is actually object, let us take a string subclass name. So, and let us make this actually optional subclass name. Yeah, I forgot. So yeah, here, and we'll write if subclass name is equal to null, just like this, null, then what you do is just print like this, logger class instantiated, else. So print. Okay, so now we are done with this. So, and here while calling, let us give custom logger. Okay, so here do we get any errors? So now let us make it into equals, and now the problem should be gone. So yeah, now let us run this program. and here, I guess here, yeah, here you can see first we have created the custom logger object, and here we can see logger class instantiated from subclass of name custom logger, and then we created a new object of logger, that is logger class instantiated and from my logger, and function specific to custom logger only, that is logline. So this was about how inheritance works, and I've shown some features. So always remember this keyword called as super. Here actually you can create, now you can have your own constructor function also, like print, and press like this. So here you can see we have declared our own constructor over here, and with that we are also calling the constructor of the base class and giving it an argument of subclass name and printing custom logger instantiated. Now let us run this program again. So here you can see logger class instantiated from subclass, and here again we get custom logger instantiated. So as you can see, it is first calling the base class constructor and giving the required arguments. Later, after that, it is calling the constructor function, whatever we have defined over here. And after that, as you can see, we have logger class soon. Now, what else we can do is that we can override function. So mostly we'll discuss this in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have understood what inheritance looks like in Dart. So it might be a little bit complicated. You can watch the video once or twice till you get it. If you have any doubts, please keep it in the comment down below. I'll always try my best to answer every one of your doubts and questions. So thanks for watching, guys. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and never forget to hit that bell icon. So see you in the next video.